G'day guys, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Had the couple of runners during the week and they both performed up to their best. Bo Cougar, that was a much more improved performance than the performance that we were sort of hoping for probably a couple of runs ago. But yeah, I just thought, I thought Jack rode her really well. He gave her a chance to relax and then finish off. And yeah, she probably just got tightened up for room for the last sort of 100 metres, but then through the line, she was great. So she's running this week. So keep an eye out for her later on in the video. And El Sordo, he ran his usual honest race. He probably thought it was probably a good chance for him to win another race, but he had to settle for second place. But he was honest as always, and yeah, we'll find another race for him in the following week, and yeah, he'll be around the mark again. Runners this week, we'll take Bingoesbang to Moe, 1,000 metre, benchmark 52. I know it's a 52, but I actually think it's probably one of the stronger editions I've seen for a while. He ran great his last start at Warwick-the-Bill in a 52. He probably only needed to draw a gate the other day and he probably wins. He was sort of caught off the track and it's not where you wanted to be at Warwick-the-Bill the other day. But he hit the line really strongly, and we'll stick at the 1,000. I like him at the 1,000. He won over 1,000 his first start, and I thought the other day was probably almost his second best run. So we'll keep it the 1,000. Moe, heavy track, so that's a huge positive for this horse. He won on a heavy track his first start, so probably gets his chance again to win another race. He's drawn a good gate, got Tommy Stockdale on, so a lot of ticks in the boxes. Work during the week was good, so there won't be too many excuses for Bingoesbang on Friday at Moe. Take Fastorm to Geelong on Friday. It's a bit of a winning recipe for her. I think she also drew gate 1 last time, first up last time when she won. So and Liam Riordan as well. So a lot of ticks in the boxes. Her work's great. She's going really good. Really happy with her. Happy with how she looks. Just been training her out of a paddock and seems to be really working with her. Her temperament's a lot better, and yeah, she seems to yeah, come out here over daytime and, you know, let off a bit of steam, and that it seems to be translating to her work. Her work's nice and strong, nice and sharp, and yeah, she's an absolute ball of health. So going into Friday without a jump out, without a trial, it seemed to work when she won her maiden. Obviously, she's going up a fair bit in grade now, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good stepping off point. She, yeah, I don't know, Liam will sort of punch out. She's always a horse that puts herself on the speed, and but hopefully she can just sort of sit behind the speed and get a good run, and yeah, Geelong will race pretty fair, so she'll get her chance. But yeah, horse going really well, and yeah, I think she's in for a good prep. Take Reddivo to Geelong on Friday. Finally starts to get to his right trip, about 2,400. He sort of started to come into his own last prep, sort of once he got to, I think it was when he won over Werribee over 2,600. So I'd imagine a lot more forward performance from him on Friday. I thought at Warwick-the-Bill, last place you wanted to be was out wide back, and that's where he was. But I thought through the line, and then which you probably couldn't see, he'd sort of gone right back around to the back straight, so he was hitting the line really good. He just sort of, it was just even though the 2,000 it is still that little bit short for him, but no, he's going well. His track work is what it is. He's never going to be a brilliant track worker, but no, he's nice and fit and healthy, and yeah, I expect if we can just sort of land 2/3 of the way back through him on Friday, then he should be hitting the line really strongly, and then we know sort of 4th up. I think with the Jericho around, there is a few of those distance races that we can sort of find one that that'll be suitable. But no, he's going well, and expect him to be sort of, you know, hopefully in the first half of the field on Friday at Geelong. Got Rajaana in at Donald in a 1350 maiden. Yeah, nothing went right the other day. She lost the shoe. She kicked herself in one of the back feet, and yeah, on that inside of that track is not where you wanted to be, and yeah, Tommy sort of failed her action, sort of, so he sort of pulled her up pretty quickly. So the beaten margin was probably a lot worse than probably what it actually was. But I thought on the corner she was sort of going to be, you know, she probably wasn't going to win the race, but she was going to be sort of, you know, beating a couple of lengths, and then we could go to this sort of race in confidence. But yeah, just it's hard when they get beaten 15 lengths to start before, even though they did have a few excuses. Yeah, it's sort of hard to get any confidence, but her work during the week's good. She's eating well, she looks good, so yeah, that's all we can control. Yeah, probably just need a bit of luck. I think she's drawn a good gate, so yeah, I'd imagine, I think they've even split that division, so she should get a chance, and but yeah, probably needs to show us something to warrant yeah, keeping in the stable. Tori's D will take him to Ballarat on Sunday also. I think he's also drawn barrier 12. We had him in at Murray Bridge, and he drew an ordinary gate there, and he's drawn an ordinary gate at Ballarat, but I suppose the drive to Ballarat's a little easier than Murray Bridge. But no, he's going well. He is what he is. Not much too much changes with him. I like him at the 1,000 on a heavy track, so it seems to where he's done his best racing, but I don't know, we'll bang him out up on speed, and yeah, we'll see how we go. But Jared Fry's ridden him a couple of times, so he'll ride him, and yeah, he'll get every chance. So that's Tori's D at Ballarat on Sunday. Take Bo Cougar to Ballarat on Sunday. Same track, different surface. Don't think that'll pose too many problems. Up to the 2600, and you think on her last run that's only going to suit. I thought Jack rode her really well last start. Yeah, up to the 2600, Jack rode her really well. She's just a horse that needs to be ridden to be able to finish off a couple of other previous starts. She's sort of been out in front, and she comes off a bit a long way out, and it's just too hard when you're coming off the bit at the 600. You're going to be under pressure for a lot longer than what those other horses are. So, but to her credit, she's always sort of, you know, tried to fight out the finish. So, yeah, drawn out wide. I don't think that's going to pose too many problems at Ballarat over the 2600. So, yeah, if she can find a spot across from that gate, Jack knows how to ride her. I'd imagine that she'll be hitting the line pretty strongly. So, but yeah, much better last start, ridden conservatively, and then she was able to finish off. So, hopefully we can get a bit of the same medicine on Sunday at Ballarat. Come along Jeffrey to Sandown on Wednesday, 1200 metre benchmark 70, so that's his grade now, isn't it? He was terrific, winning second up. We probably didn't expect him to. We thought he'd probably, you know, be sort of third, fourth, fifth, something around there, but he probably exceeded expectations. So yeah, he goes to Sandown on Wednesday. His track work is great. He's going really well. He looks great. He's eating well. Yeah, he's just sort of thriving on life at the moment. Probably the soundest we've ever had him. He's always been a horse that sort of battled with his feet a little bit, but yeah, sort of yeah, got his feed right, and he's shoeing and everything like that, and yeah, it seems to be all coming together for him. So yeah, if he can sort of, you know, he'll barrel out and, you know, put himself on speed. If he sort of gets a comfortable enough time of it at Sandown like he did the other day, there's no reason why he's not going to run another bold race. He's probably got a bit better fitness on his side. He had a good blow from the other day, so yeah, really keen to get him to Sandown on Wednesday at yeah, see how if Jeffrey can make it 2 for 2. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, pretty busy sort of end of the week, and over the weekend, yeah, a lot of horses sort of racing, a couple having their first up runs, and a few sort of into their preps. But yeah, they're all fit and healthy, and all galloped well during the week, so there's no reason why they won't perform at their absolute best. Had a couple of horses trial through the week at Geelong. A couple of 2-year-olds sort of having their first hit out. Thought a Brutal filly tried up nicely. Yeah, she probably wasn't ready to do as much work as what she did, but yeah, she put herself in a good spot. She was really professional, and as I can see, the Brutals only seem to be getting better with age, and she's a bit the same. She's sort of starting to get her head around being a racehorse, and yeah, really look forward to bringing her back next prep. Yeah, Tori's D, he goes around again, doesn't he? He'll barrel out and put himself on speed, and yeah, look forward to getting Come Along Jeffrey back to the races. He's had a couple of runs at town, and sort of hasn't performed at his best, but this is as far as the best he's going, so love for him to put his head in front on Wednesday. But yeah, really keen to get a lot of these horses to the races, and hopefully we can get a couple of winners. Until next week, see you later. That she finished off her race last start. You like the 2600 or not? Yeah, yep. Drawn out wide. Come on. It's all right. Let's do this one. It's silly, I know. He knows how to ride her, so yeah, hopefully he can just slide across, find a position, and then. You want to do that? Moving the ball.